Hey everyone! I just came back from World Domination Summit in Portland, Oregon, and it was amazing. So if you haven't heard of World Domination Summit, I highly encourage you to check it out for next year. It's put on by Chris Gillibo, and it just brings this huge community of thousands of people who just come together because they want to make the world a better place, and they believe and know that they can. These are people just doing incredible things, breaking world records, sharing their gifts, creating art, creating innovations, creating platforms, and listening to each other and talking to each other and being just really real about our struggles and, more importantly, our dreams and our goals, and knowing that we can achieve those. And I just love it. So anyway, I'm still on this inspiration high, and also I came back into the real world reading the news, and I cried. Not the first time this month that I've cried reading the news. It really got me seeing these attacks in Boise to refugees, just like it really got me, and I know many of you, the separation of families. And what it really inspires me to do is just, instead of thinking of the huge, big, how can we fix this? Because of course, that's the goal. But to step in just as one person of what's one way to make this whole situation, this whole everything going on, this whole losing sight of humanity, these acts that have been happening, and just the spread of the hatred and the fear of undocumented immigrants, of refugees. It's ridiculous. These are all amazing people who have such talent, such gift, such drive to make a better world for their families. And that's all they want. They just want to be accepted and given that chance. So how do we help? There's lots of ways, and I know, and I'm sure lots of you have been helping, and also just your prayers, your sending good vibes, your meditations, whatever works for you also helps. And of course, donations and everything in between. But what I want to do is just start with one simple act, which is today's adventure challenge, is to hug an immigrant today. Ideally, a refugee or undocumented immigrant, somebody who has not had a warm welcome since they've been in this country, who's had to live in that fear as they're also going about creating amazing businesses, putting a lot of hard work into jobs that a lot of other Americans don't want to do, and just to give them a hug and say you appreciate them. So you might be saying, well, I don't know any. You can find some. All right? And this could, of course, be documented immigrants too. Any marginalized society. Hug any immigrant. Tell them you care. Another step forward, listen to their story. Ask them how they're doing. Give them a smile. Invite them over for dinner. Just do something that's in your wheelhouse that you can just do to bring in that humanity, that compassion that's in all of us, to say, I'm so glad you're here. Let's have a chat. Let's have a hug. Let's just spread that kindness and take it to whatever step you want to do. But this is just a way to keep it simple, keep it doable, and keep it as something you can do this week. So I would love to hear your feedback, your updates, and what comes up for you when I mention this. And also, I just wish you a wonderful, wonderful week, and a happy Independence Day, and an acknowledgement of today's Independence Day, of again, that we are a country of opportunities, of freedom, and many of us naturally have privilege that we can use for better. So don't let apathy get in the way. Don't let overwhelm of not sure how you can help get in the way, because one hug can make a difference. In fact, in Portland, I hung out downtown, and there's a lot of homeless people, and so, I connected with a lot, but there are lots of help, and that's, it's not about stressing out about, oh no, I didn't give food to all of them, or money to all of them, or this and that, but one, he just simply said good morning to me, and I smiled back, and I said good morning, and he said, you just made my day. Ooh, I got some emotion going on today, but that was so simple. It was just me acknowledging and smiling and listening to him instead of going by, as many of us do, when you pass a whole lot of homeless people and go la 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 la, or oh, here's some change, blah 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 blah. Just that smile made his day. So anyway, it's just an example of these simple, easy to do acts of kindness can have a ripple effect to just help reconnect all of us who obviously are already hurting when we see things in the news, and we are already loving, but it's the ripple effect. You never know what that can do. So be intentional, everybody. Be huggy. Share a special moment with anybody. I'm just opening it up to anybody, but I still want you to hug an immigrant. And yeah, so all right, I'll check in with you later.